everyone. I'm just giving you a little bit of information about this is a lap blanket I'm making. This is, I'll get the wool and show you what the wool is. I should have had this to start with. This is the Robin Firecracker, super chunky. Now I have 5.5 balls of this. I had quite a lot of it and I've had 5.5 balls left, and I'm making a lap blanket with it, which is, I have 3 balls left. That's how far 2.5 balls has taken me. And for anyone that may have any of that wool and want to know how to use it, I'm just crocheting it. I have 50 stitches. I'll start it off with a chain of 51, one's for turning, so you're actually working on 50 stitches. And it's just double crochet if you're in the UK, or single crochet in other countries. That's how far I've got with the 2.5 balls. But I'm going to show you how to join on another ball. I've left it here. What I do to join on, I tried it at first stitching. I have another one wound up here, and at first I was stitching them together like that, two together, but it was making quite sometimes a little bit bulky in the middle, and sometimes when I give it a good hard tug it did come apart, and I didn't like that. So I found another way of adding the, actually it was something that the stuff had frayed off the of this stuff, what it's all stuck on with. It had frayed and had left an end on. I'm going to show you what I do to join it. So I'm going to go onto my apparatus over the on my table and show you my hand, showing you what I'm doing, because it's better if I show it that way. So I will come back in a few minutes after I've shown you how to do this. So this is the piece I was just showing you on the video, and I'm going to pull 1 or 2 rows out because I need a bit more length to work with. If I can pull it out, it's a bit hard to pull this out, so I've got a little bit room. And what I do is, this stuff here, there is a white thread that runs all the way through the length of the yarn, that all these little pieces with, you can see different colours. There's a bit of red, and I'm not sure whether that's blue. I think there's blue in there as well, and there's yellow and the green. And if you just pull it off like that, you need quite a good length, so just keep pulling it off. As you can see there, that's the white thread. You're going to have to pick all your bits up and afterwards. But that's a white thread that all this stuff is attached to. So you just need to keep pulling it until you get a good length. Just use your nails. I tried using like the edge of some scissors, but I kept cutting the thread, so it was easier to do it with my nails. You might end up with broken nails after this, but... And just start with small bits at a time, because if you try to take a lot off, it just doesn't work. You've got to just little bits at a time till you get off what you want off it. It's quite strong, it doesn't snap. I'm not sure what the actual length. I'll measure it when I get it all out and give you a better idea. You need enough to work with because you're going to tie pieces together. Yeah, I think that would be long enough. I'll measure it and see how much I've actually getting off. There's about 4 inches. You need about 4 inches like that. And then take the other end that you're going to join and do the same with that one. Your bits, I have bits of fluff all over the table here now of this. It should be all over the blanket as well. It does take a little bit time, but because you can't take a lot off all at once, you have to just a little bit at a time. Sometimes it might seem like it's never going to come off. It just keeps knotting in the... I'm stuck with a knotted bit here. That's it. I'll see if it's nearly as long as the other piece yet. Just a little bit more. I think that'll do. So you've got the long end of the thread out of the centre of the ball you're going to join on. And then all you do is knot this. I go twice over first on the first knot to make sure. Pull it tight. Knot it again. And again, knot it quite a few times to make sure it's going to stay together. And then do a knot like this way with them both together. That's why you need an extra length for make sure your knot's very secure so that's not going to come out because you're going to cut some of this off. I need some scissors. I've got no scissors up here. Oh, I've got some big ones. My small scissors are all downstairs. So you just cut some off, just leave a small end. Now when you crochet this in, you might have that little bit white bit sticking out. All you need to do after that is get one of those marker pens, the permanent marker ones, not a felt tip pen, a marker one, and just colour that whatever colour you want, whatever's in the wool. You have a choice of red, blue, yellow or green, which I haven't done that yet, but you can see there's a little spot there where I joined one there where I'm going to colour that in one of the colours, and it just looks like the little bits of fluff that sticks out of the side. So I hope that was helpful to anyone. Instead of having big knots all over or doubled over or weaving in, that's all you have to do with this wool. I'll crochet over to where the knot is and show you how it works into the... I've got little bits of fluff that's been dropping on the top of the blanket while I've been doing this. And that one's worked in pretty well. It's along there somewhere, but you can't see it. It must be underneath the stitch somewhere. I can't see where I've put it in. I'll have a look and see if I can work out where it is. So if you can get it to go in like that, that's even better. I can't even find where the join is on there. So I hope that was helpful to anyone who may be using this wool. I don't know whether you can still get it. I've had a look on online thing, and there are one or two places that still have it. There's more colours than this in it, and it's quite quick to knit up. It only takes me about an hour to crochet one of those balls like that. So because I am using it's supposed to be 12mm hook, but I swore this is only a 10, because I have another 10 and it's exactly the same size as this. But you know, when you order things from places like Temu, you get what you pay for. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll give you some information another time. So bye for now.